Our next startup is a bit more of a conceptual solution for when you're looking around your home and you're thinking, how do I actually want this to look? They have a really smart solution for that. Please welcome Arct.
When building a house as a home for your family, it is the single largest social and economical investment you will ever make. But house building is expensive and it's complex. As an architect, I've seen so many brand new houses that didn't even create a good place to live. Nobody thought about sunlight in the living space. They didn't think about the view from the window or how to even furnish the spaces. Because of such complexity and so much money on stake, house owners end up settling with fixed-priced housing, letting go of their dream. Arct is an architecture platform that makes you safely design the best version of your house together with an architect and a contractor, keeping track of design, budget, and timeline. In 1 year, we doubled our business, having over more than 100 customers, going from 900,000 in revenue to 1.8 million. And we digitalize house building. So users will sign up, describe their project, instantly receiving a timeline and a budget. And then Arct connects them with the freelance architects and the contractors needed, and your project is safely stored at one place, online, keeping all your files at once. Architecture services are sold in fixed price packages, ranging from 20,000 for design management to 400,000 for construction management and detailing. Freelance architects gets 40% cut. Architecture services in Denmark are worth 3 billion, and we focus on the capital region, and then we gradually expand our network from architects and contractors throughout Denmark and then to Scandinavian countries where regulations are similar. As a team, we have the architecture and business development to grow Arct into international success. Matthias, my co-founder, focuses on freelance organization and project management. I focus on marketing and sales. And we have on board, we have business developer Daniel Højris, who invested in Arct and has expertise in app development and growing consultant firms. So we are now looking for people with an expertise in digital consumer platforms, because through an architecture platform, we can reimagine how we're going to live and create the homes of tomorrow. Thank you very much.
All right, and we are staying in the lane of making things beautiful. This next team has managed to make an impression on an entire industry in almost no time at all. Some people out there might buy these to make themselves and their living spaces feel better, maybe to make your colleagues feel better if you're bringing them into the office, or maybe you associate them with when you fuck up and have to make your partner happy again. Either way, please welcome Flowering.
So you probably didn't expect two young guys to start a flower shop, but here we are. My name is Arten.
And my name is Johan, and we are the founders of Flowering. Despite existing for more than a century, the flower industry has remained much the same for the last 20 years. It is furthermore dominated by a handful of giants. This has resulted in close to zero development in terms of sustainability.
So we asked ourselves, what can we do to change this? And then we came up with the idea of Flowering. Flowering offers sustainable bouquets, and the way we do it, we promote them as miljøbuketter. So they're made out of only 3 types of flowers. The first one being environmentally certified flowers, the second one being Danish locally produced flowers, and the third one being surplus flowers. This golden combination ensures that we can offer our sustainable flower solution all year round, both for our business customers, but also for the B2C market.
Our strategy has been to look at what our competitors do and then do the exact opposite. The industry is dominated by a lot of physical stores. We looked at that and agreed, let's have no physical stores. Instead, we created Flowering, a digital platform where you can order sustainable flowers online and get them delivered directly to your doorstep on the same day. And we're actually quite good at that. We have created a business model where both our customers, our employees, and of course also the flower farmers are satisfied.
That's right. As Johan just said, we don't have any physical shops. Our strategy is to have centralized production, which means that we can both optimize, digitize, and automate everything in a way that we can guarantee high quality flower bouquets, the same quality, no matter if you order a bouquet for your mom in Helsingør, let's say, or for your friend in Roskilde. It's the same quality. Another thing we do is that we can make these creative, very unique flower designs because we hands-on have all our florists in-house. We can train them and we have control over the bouquets. More so, we only purchase the amount of flowers that we know we'll use for the day. That means that we have almost zero waste, but also almost the freshest flowers on the market.
We launched our platform 17 months ago, and it's been quite a journey so far. We have sold over 35,000 bouquets, hired 12 employees, and grown our follower base to 15,000 followers across our social media platforms. Furthermore, we aim to open up to the rest of Zealand and to Aarhus within the start of 2022.
Yeah, we would love if you would all consider us the next time you buy flowers, and otherwise feel free to follow us on Instagram.
Thank you for your time.
It's incredible to hear how these guys are using like the supply-demand matching abilities of the internet to create a positive change. The next startup that we're going to hear from does a similar thing. Over the past 1.5 years since COVID started, I think we've all become very accustomed to using digital platforms to speak to one another. Some refer to the pandemic as a turning point in terms of tech adoption in the field of communication. These guys are definitely putting that to good use. Please welcome our next startup, Top Tutors.
Hi everyone. We are the founders of Top Tutors, a tutoring platform giving all students equal access to the best tutors.
As kids, we both struggled in school and we had lost all motivation. But we are not the only ones. 10% of kids in elementary school fail, and 30% fail math in high school. The parents try to seek for help, but they quickly realize that there's limited access to quality tutors. So a lot of kids never receive the help that they desperately need.
Dear parents, we got the solution. Our lessons are online, so students anywhere get up to speed and succeed.
We founded Top Tutors just 11 months ago, and you might not believe this, but in less than 1 year, we've been able to generate 800,000 krona in revenue.
This is all thanks to our 140 certified top tutors. Since we started, we have hired a new tutor almost every second day. Student and tutor share an online digital whiteboard designed for educational purposes. Our students love us because they get the ideal learning experience from the comfort of their home.
The parents pay monthly, 1 month ahead, so the students get access to our platform. The average subscriber pays 2,600 krona a month. That's 33 times more than what the average subscriber on Netflix pays.
This gives us a CAC payback period of less than 1 single month. So, the online private tutoring market is growing rapidly with an annual growth of around 16%. COVID-19 changed everything. Now, there's no doubt that the future is online learning.
For all competitors, online is plan B. But for us, online is the perfect way for any tutor to find the for any student to be matched with any tutor anywhere.
Personally, I used to be a tutor visiting students in my area. But transportation was too costly and too time-consuming, making me quit. However, talented tutors are attracted to us because they just have to open their laptop and then they're ready to earn money.
We are a bootstrapped and profitable company with a team of 5 people. We have a proof of business and we are scaling rapidly. If you have the expertise to support our mission, come chat with us afterwards. The company is Top Tutors. My name is Almar, and this is Hassan.
Thank you all for listening.
Firstly, Elmar, Hassan, what a great job. Secondly, is the next startup who's going to join us in a moment. They're tapping into a mega trend right now, which is circularity, and boy, are they doing it in style. Please welcome Secondly. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Maria, founder of Secondly. And our mission is to make sharing wardrobes just as normal as buying new clothes. Danes buy, on average, 16 kilo clothing a year. Half of it ends up as trash despite being perfectly fine clothing. 70% of an average woman's closet is relatively unworn before it is discarded. This is a huge problem, especially in Western countries. Carbon emissions from the fashion industry exceed that from all international flights and maritime shipping combined, and it's on the rise. If we use our clothes for twice as long and new production is halved, we can reduce emission from textile production by 44%. Unfortunately, current solutions cannot get us there alone or redeem the full potential hanging in all of our closets. So how can we do this? By sharing our clothes in online wardrobes. We call it sharedrobes. Secondly already has 2,000 users and 28 stores signed up with a marketing budget close to zero. The Secondly app lets Gen Z users share dresses, sweaters, shoes, etc. with invited friends in real time and apply for access to shared wardrobes created by others by displaying their own wardrobes to get in. Users are rated to increase the level of trust among what we call sharedropers, much like the rating system on Airbnb. Apart from sharing, Secondly connects users with trusted circular brands, thereby enabling guilt-free trust when wanting to add new items to the wardrobe. Secondly, it's a freemium service with advertising fees and commission from B2C transactions. We are later launching Secondly Premium, letting users pay a small fee to gain unlimited access to sharedrobes. The circular apparel market is today valued at $33 billion worldwide and is projected to reach 77 by 2026. And our ambition is to become the most influential circular platform within fashion in Europe, the US, and Canada. Secondly is for the Gen Z females who increasingly prefer sustainable solutions and who prioritize circular usership over wasteful ownership. And actually, 75% are already sharing their closets with friends today. They just don't have any system for it, but now they do. Secondly, is a team of 3 founders with a diversified skill set and passionate people who are dedicated to making fashion more circular. We are looking for brands to collaborate with and advisors who preferably have experience with circular concepts or marketplaces. So let's have a chat. Thank you.
All right. This next startup might be a little bit confusing for the English speaker only people here today. Does anyone want to help me out with translating kredsløb? So, beautiful. Yes. Well done. All right. Beautiful, it's circuit. So let's hope that this presentation leaves you electrified but not short-circuited. Please welcome kredsløb.
Thank you very much. Hello everyone, my name is Lasse. I'm co-founder of kredsløb. We make it easy for households to get the best energy agreement. People don't understand the energy market, and 30% of us don't even know who our energy supplier is. This means that Danish households miss out on 6 billion kroners of savings on their energy bill each year. And while 10% of the global carbon emission comes from residential areas, people still don't know, unfortunately, what kind of energy they're using. We automatically provide people with the cheapest or greenest energy, and our members love the solution. Since we launched in mid-2020, our members have saved more than 500,000 kroners on their energy bill. We have monthly recurring revenue of 3,000, and our members save more than 400 kroners each month on average on their energy bill. The best thing about it is that it's super easy to use. You sign up for the cheapest or the greenest energy within 1 minute. kredsløb constantly scan the energy market. We analyze hourly energy consumption, then automatically switch our members to the best agreement. We have established 2 revenue streams, a fixed membership fee of 39 kroners per month with a guarantee to save money, as well as 10% affiliates on data recommended services such as heat pumps, solar cells, and electric cars. And the market is great. The smart energy market is growing 10% a year globally with a value of 1.7 trillion by 2027. And right now we only have one direct competitor in the Danish market with a few others internationally. And we outcompete all of them with our seamless solution as they let their customers do a lot of the administrative work themselves. We are also the only ones providing relevant calculations on savings and climate impact. We have a strong technical team with the opportunity to become market leaders. The team consists of Lasse, Gauthier, Christian, and Mikkel. As a team, we have experience building scalable IT solutions, software development, applied machine learning, and managing digital and environmental projects. We're looking for 1 million to scale up and accelerate our development. So let's have a chat.
So once Kredsløb has given us all access to this clean energy, our next presenter is hoping that that will help fuel the green transition in one of the most important sectors. But I'll let them drive home that point themselves. Please give a warm welcome to Evolved.
Thank you. Thank you. So nice to be here. My name is Robert. I am the CEO and one of 4 co-founders of Evolved. What we do at Evolved is we've developed a platform that enables long-term collaboration between independent transport companies and small and medium local online stores. Our goal, our vision, is to give the option to any subcontracting transport company worldwide to build truly independent and sustainable businesses. But before we go into the solution any further, I would like to highlight the most important thing I'll say today. 90% of all deliveries are completed by subcontracting companies and not by the distribution company itself, so not by the DHL, the GLS, or the PostNord. The most common strategy for cost reduction in the industry is applying pressure on these subcontractors, forcing them into unprofitable deals and most likely unfair work conditions. 3 years ago, I was actually the CEO and one of 6 co-founders of exactly such a subcontracting company. We started very well. We were working with several companies, subcontracting our vehicles, our drivers, and within 6 months we were pulling a few million krona in revenue already. The first bad sign was when the employees came to us complaining about the work conditions, but we had absolutely no control over that. So that's when we decided that was the failure that drove us to challenge this industry, this very old industry. And we said, what if there was another way to cut the costs? What if we just eliminated the distribution company from the entire value chain? And out of these subcontractors, we create what we call licensees. So we did exactly that. So now we're providing them with all the means necessary, all the tools necessary for these former subcontracting companies to operate sustainably, to have access to customers, to gain a competitive advantage by operating exclusively with emission-free vehicles. So far, we've had in 1 year revenue of 3 million Danish krona. We managed to avoid 40 tons of CO2 by operating with electric cars. And our licensees have visited more than 50,000 households in Denmark. The licensee works, we have one of them, he works with 5 shops actually. And right now we are very, very proud of the team we've built. We are very ambitious and obviously bold enough to challenge such an old industry. We've put together a very strong advisory board, and our work got recognized by organizations in Denmark, in Europe, and even in the United States. That was it from us. If you resonate with our vision, if you want to hear more about the investment round we're doing right now, please let's have a chat. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, the next startup coming up, I'm sure is going to need a lot of help with this because Christmas season is right around the corner, and this is probably one of the best Christmas gifts you're going to find this year. Please welcome Where.
Hey everyone, my name is Lily. I'm co-founder of Where, and we're on a mission to make fashion. Oh, I have to change this. Yes, and we're on a mission to make fashion waste-free. because the fashion system is broken. It's the 5th biggest greenhouse gas emitter, producing more textiles than ever, where less than 1% of these are being recirculated back into the fashion system. The problem is that there's no scalable way to reuse the imperfect textiles. This means that jeans like these, with just a small hole or stain, ends up being wasted, most of them burned. We're changing this by unleashing the untapped potential of textile upcycling. Last year, we launched our first product, these upcycled sneakers made from discarded jeans and workwear. And as the first in the world, we managed to make the production of these scalable, hereby uncovering processes which forms the basis of our solution. A scalable textile upcycling model which will enable the reuse of tons of imperfect textiles. So why upcycling? Firstly, it allows us to use the textiles as they are, so we can skip resource-intensive steps such as spinning, weaving, and dyeing. And our sneakers therefore have a much lower environmental impact than our competitors, and they're also more affordable. Also, by not shredding the textiles, we're keeping their story, and although you can't see it from afar, each pair is therefore unique. We're selling our sneakers for 750 Danish kroners with a gross margin of 58% via our own web shop, 5 online retailers, and 2 physical stores in Copenhagen. All of the factories except for one told us that this wasn't possible, but we proved them wrong. We already completed 4 production cycles, sold for over 100,000 Danish kroners, won multiple sustainability awards, and attracted over 500,000 Danish kroners in soft funding. So how do we do this? We standardize the textile waste and we redesign the process. So by transforming piles of discarded textiles into production-ready rolls that fits directly into the existing production methods, we can mass manufacture and thereby unlock the scalability potential. So apart from changing our name from Wear to Vær in the new year, we have big plans for the future. We're already talking with a lot of companies desperately looking for solutions for their textile waste. So our first step is marketing and design collaborations with big companies to accelerate the brand awareness of Wear. We're already making a Europcar X Wear sneaker that we'll launch in the beginning of the new year. And next step is to produce and sell upcycled workwear to these companies so their employees can walk around in Wear uniforms made from their own discarded textiles. Our team consists of me, who's in charge of business development, Linda, who's designing our circular sneakers, and Emma, who's ensuring scalability in production. We're looking for people who can help us with marketing and sales, and we're of course always looking for partners who want to help us to make textile upcycling the #1 solution for all the imperfect textiles. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have gotten to the last startup before the break. But oh my God, did they pick a good one for this. I'm not just saying that, I have been a fan of this company since I first heard Andreas pitch, and it wasn't just me. That day, actually, he made such a good impression that he recruited Ståle, a CTO from one of the other startups that was in the audience today. So anyone standing next to a colleague that they would like to keep, hold on tight, and please welcome Hilper.
Thank you so much for that introduction. Oh, well, there we are. But I'd like to start on a slightly more serious note. You see, 2 years ago, my body gave up on me. I broke down, uncontrollably crying. I thought I was going to die. On average, I had only slept 3 hours a night, and I had done that for more than half a year, gained a lot of weight, and I had severe stress. 5 times I tried calling a psychologist, no one had picked up the phone, and I had given up. Sadly, I'm not alone. 20% of us will every year experience mental health symptoms that should be treated by a professional. Sadly, more than 90% will never overcome the stigma, or the average 3 months it usually takes to find and book a good session with a therapist. Of those that do, just 1 in 5 will find one that they have chemistry with, and thereby a good chance of effective treatment. These are really bad numbers, but it's also why I'm really excited to tell you about Hilper, because we have created the world's largest and most advanced matching algorithm in the world. Currently, we can match you with more than 1,100 psychologists, and we are now beginning to onboard a select group with online booking, payment, and general client administration. In our first 3 weeks, we've had more than 750 visitors, and more than 250 clients has been matched and begun their journey to a happier, healthier life. And I can also say that my CTO over there just did the numbers, and we're growing by 30% a week in our organic searches. Our match is based both on professional as well as personal factors that really have shown to increase this chance of chemistry between client and therapist. For our services, the psychologist will pay the revenue from the first session, as well as a small subscription and a transaction fee. In short, that means that for every krona that we spend on marketing, and we earn back 4 times, and the psychologist will earn that more than 26 times back. Now, behind me stands the most amazing team of engineers, psychologists, and market specialists that you will ever meet. And if you, like us, have been close to someone in a mental health crisis, then you understand the importance of our mission. Now, our competitors do not match, nor do they have online booking, and online booking is going to be quite important, as it will be required by law by all psychologists that you can get referred to by a doctor. Of this 400 million kroner market, an estimated 94% does not have that today, which could be quite the opportunity. We've actually just finished our pre-seed round, but this traction deserves utilization. So we're already now looking for the next round of investors who wants to help us grow, help us meet the high demand, but most importantly, help us make the world a happier and healthier place. Thank you.